Really, guys? Aliens? Come on now.
The Tekken Community.
Ooh, what is going on, guys? Awp here, and welcome to another one of my Tekken videos, where 75% of the time, it actually manages to stay up on Core's Tekken Academy like 2 seconds before it gets sniped by a mod. But I ain't even mad though, I got 700 subscribers. Thank you guys, I'm legit starting to feel appreciated in my own community. But we're not here to discuss whether or not you think I belong in this community, because we're here to talk about one thing: Yoshimitsu. Just what the hell is this guy? In the latest installment, Tekken 7, he appears to be some sort of squid man with tentacles. Yeah, I think I've seen enough hentai to know where this is going. He's just one step away from becoming too hot for television. Here's what we know so far. Yoshimitsu always appears in Tekken with a different outfit. He uses his own style of ninjutsu where he can twirl his hands around in a circle so fast that it's enough to lift himself off of the ground and fly. Well, you don't see that every day. To understand just what we're looking for here, we have to also include Yoshimitsu's Soul Calibur appearances, as they are what defines this character and sets off a chain of events that lands Yoshimitsu into gaming history as one of the most deep fighting game characters I've ever done research on.
You dare mock me?
That sword is the true evil, not thee.
And seriously, he's like the only one at this point, so yay! That's right, the Soul Calibur universe is one with the Tekken universe, so no multiverse theory in this video. Sorry, overthinkers. The Soul Calibur timeline is a little more straightforward. There's some stuff about Soul Edge being created in ancient times, yada yada yada, and then in the 1500s, the events of the first Soul Calibur game take place. This is where Cervantes finds Soul Edge and terrorizes people. At the same time, our favorite resident Yo-Man, leader of the Manji clan, lives in Japan at the base of Mount Fuji in a village hidden in the forest. You could even say it was a village hidden in the leaves. One day, a powerful lord who wanted to enlist the power of the Manji clan called upon the presence of the clan's greatest warrior, Yoshimitsu, to his castle. And I imagine their conversation goes a little something like this.
Join me, Link, and I will make your face the greatest in Koredai.
And of course, Yoshimitsu politely refuses. Even so, the Lord invites him to enjoy the life of luxury for a few days before sending him home. When he gets there, his entire village has been murdered by the Lord's army. Yoshimitsu tries to get revenge all by himself, and in the process gets his right hand cut off. He manages to escape the danger underground and replace his hand with a prosthetic one. There he meditated, where he remembered the tale of a legendary weapon which he could use to get revenge for the death of his clan. And with hatred in his heart, Yoshimitsu set out to find Soul Edge.
You win!
During the events of the second game, he reaches Europe, finding only more mass killings, this time done by a man-demon named Nightmare, who is the new owner of Soul Edge. Yoshi tracks him down to a specific castle, but there's no one to be seen. There is only an evil energy lingering throughout the place, and it's sticking itself to Yoshimitsu's blade. It's drawn to it because he had to use it to kill so many people in pure hatred on his way here. The blade now has a bloodlust, but using the power of secret Manji techniques and giving the sword the name Yoshimitsu, he's able to subdue the power within the blade and keep it relatively under control. Yoshi does not like this evil power at all, and he's seen what the power of hatred and evil can do, so he gives himself a new mission in life. To rid the sword of this evil, he is done with this hatred.
Overconfidence is the greatest enemy.
At some point in his travels, while asleep, his blade gets stolen, and now he can't even get rid of the evil. Every decision this dude makes just blows up in his face. Fast travel a few years, and Yoshi has been using his time to help the weak and the underprivileged, something he feels with his skills he can actually accomplish. At some point, he realizes that he needs to give more to those that he helps, so he devises a plan to find a plunder of treasures from the tomb of someone who's known as
The Merchant of Death.
This tomb, also known as the Money Pit, is full of deadly traps that only a highly skilled ninja could successfully get through. Yoshimitsu is that ninja. When he makes it to the treasure room, Yoshimitsu can't believe his eyes. It's his lost sword. All of a sudden, the gold and riches scattered about the room become unimportant to him when he notices a metal fragment that glows with the same evil as his sword. Now he gives himself yet another mission in life, to find all the things in the land that emanate with this evil and destroy them. What a feat! By the way, these are all now shards of Soul Edge broken in battle by an unrelated story of the game. In the third game, he bands a group of thieves and warriors together to make a new group called the Manjito, the new Manji clan. The group of Robin Hoods devotes its time to serving the poor. They also find all evil shards that lay throughout the land and destroy them. Most of them. There's yet another one hidden in the treasure room of a wealthy and powerful man. So he sends out a squad in a two-prong formation, but they're ambushed, killed, and or captured before he can do anything about it. When he goes to rescue the remaining members of the strike team, he's told that one of the members is a Judas, and he betrayed the clan and stole the last fragment of Soul Edge. In Soul Calibur 4, when Yoshimitsu finds this member, he learns it was actually Tira who ambushed the clan and stole the fragment. And a year before the events of Soul Calibur 5, Yoshimitsu gets word that Cervantes, a previous wielder of Soul Edge, is back from the dead, and he really wants to go and get him before he can get his hands on the Soul Edge for himself. And by the way, it became whole again when it absorbed the remaining shard remotely because it was hungry. But he can't. He's too old and is tired of all of this motherfucking evil in this motherfucking land. He decides that it's time that he passed on his strength to his clan's second greatest warrior and have him become the new Yoshimitsu who would carry out his work, claim his sword, and go after Cervantes. The two ninjas have a fight to the death, and Yoshimitsu is defeated. Laying there in a pool of his own blood, his sword sticks out of the ground. The blood reaches the sword as the sword absorbs the very essence of Yoshimitsu I. The victorious warrior picks up the sword with his right hand, and suddenly a bright purple flame eats away at his flesh and bone. Without flinching or screaming in pain, this guy just stands there and takes it, like a boss. Breaking his silence, he tells the sword to shut the f*** up. I am Yoshimitsu II! Quiet yourself, cursed katana! The sword obeys. Onlookers from the clan see the whole ordeal and realize that this guy is no joke. He is the new Yoshimitsu and they don't want to mess with him. After the whole ordeal, they seal him up in bandages and replace his right arm with a brand new mechanical one. You can clearly see this in Soul Calibur 5 if you customize Yoshimitsu and strip him naked. Wow, talk about your live by the sword, die by the sword mentality. All of this right here just goes to show that Yoshimitsu is nothing more than a man. A mortal man. One with strong dedication and a love for human beings. He devoted his entire life to making the lives of others better. When he realized that it would only bring dishonor to seek revenge for his fallen clan, he just built another one and turned spiteful revenge into good deeds and honor in their good name. We've only scratched the surface of Yoshimitsu. He still exists within the world of Tekken with the same clan. Tune in next time for a final conclusion of what the hell is Yoshimitsu when we take a look at the Tekken side of things. Only on the AwpWilliams YouTube channel. Alright guys, this is AwpWilliams. Make sure to share, rate, comment, favorite, and subscribe. And remember that you cannot kill an idea. See you guys next time. Ow!